Hello everyone and welcome to Java Forever class. Currently we are learning operators, and in today's class we will cover incrementing or decrementing operators. As you know from the previous class too, that Java provides several shortcuts. In the last class we learned about compound operators, in which you could write I equal to I plus 1 in a shorter format. You can say I plus equal to 1. Remember, equal to sign is always on the right side. Now, incrementing by 1 is, or decrementing by 1, like subtracting 1. I can also say I equal to I minus 1, and I can write I minus equal to 1. That's called decrement. You are incrementing it here or increasing the value. Another word is increment, and you are decrementing it here. You're reducing value by 1 and you're increasing value by 1. Now these two operations, incrementing or decrementing by 1, is so common in Java. When you write logic, you will see that you are going to increment it by 1, in majority of the places, or multiple times, in different times. So Java provides a shortcut for that one too. And the way Java does it, you take a variable, and rather than saying by 1, increment or decrement by 1, you have a shortcut again, and then shortcut is I plus plus or I minus minus. When you say I equal to I plus 1, you can do like this. You can say I plus equal to 1, or another option is to I plus plus. That's it. This I plus plus sign means increase the value of I by 1. Similarly, I minus minus means decrease the value of I by 1. This is as good as saying I equal to I minus 1. This one is I equal to I plus 1. This can also be written like I plus equal to 1 or I minus equal to 1. All these are three similar or same statement in fact. Now, there is another version of it. Rather than incrementing of the value, however, we increment before we use the value of I, and that is the difference. So let me tell you what really happens. If you look at this example, you can, let me take this. Yeah. So look at this code example. Here we are saying integer I equal to 10. So in the memory, you have a variable called room called I, and value is 10. Then we are saying j equal to plus plus I. Now the difference is, rather than saying I plus plus, we are saying plus plus I. The difference is, in both the cases we are increasing the value of I by 1. But the difference is we increase the value of I first and then assign it to j. So this statement is as good as saying I equal to int I equal to 10, and then int j equal to I, and then, my bad actually, it should be int I equal to 10. You are saying int j equal to I, but you are inserting a statement here that says I equal to I plus 1. So you first increment the value of I and then assign the I to j. That's what it means. Think that this statement is virtually inserted here when you write like this. And that's why, sorry, that's why when you go and print the value of I, right now, if you print at this line, the value of I is already incremented by 1, right? Because I was 10, then you incremented, became I 11, and then j is same as I. You copied the value of I to j, so j is also 11, and both will print 11. Now look at the other example. The only difference between this example and this example is, here we say plus plus I first, and here we say I plus plus. What's the difference between these two? In this case, we are saying int I equal to 10, then we are saying int j equal to I, and then we are saying I equal to I plus 1, and then we are printing the values. Now pay attention. When you say plus plus I, you are inserting line between these two virtually. That means you are saying first increase the value of I and then use I. In the second case, we are saying first use the value of I and then increment it. So if I is 10 and you are assigning to j, j will become, this will make j equal to 10. And then I will become here 11. So naturally when you go and print I here, it will print 11. But if you print j value was not 11. J was assigned the value of I, and at that time of assignment, the value was still 10. After assignment, I was increased because we inserted a line here, not here. Hope this makes it clear that if you put plus plus I, that means first increase the value of I and then use it. But if you say I plus plus, you are saying first use I and then go and increase the value of I. Similarly, for decrement, if you're saying minus minus I, that means first decrease the value of I by 1 and then use it. If you say I minus minus, we are saying first use I, then decrease the value by 1. Hopefully this is pretty clear and you will have some good practice to grasp this concept. Feel free to watch this video again if it doesn't make sense, but I have tried my best to explain you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next class.
Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.